Train go boom.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! What is this? What is this? Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! What is this?
Hey guys, recently I've been busy working on my profession. This profession cares the utmost detail and most care you won't find anywhere else, and I think I got it. I think I have finally mastered it. I have finally mastered the art of pissing people off with controversial opinions. Actually, here, let me read you some. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is good, Halo 5 is good, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is good, Skylanders Imagineers is... You guys get it, I'm an idiot. Yeah, this still doesn't discourage me from sharing my terrible opinion with the internet, because I know that sharing an unpopular opinion is more entertaining and fresh than sharing an opinion every other YouTuber has ever said. Wait a second. Have you ever enjoyed something as like a kid, whether it be like a movie or video game that is just like universally hated by every living thing on this planet, that it even got to the point where your dog was talking shit? Well, I can't speak for anyone when I say that it sucks when a video game you cherish and enjoy is ripped to shreds and hated by everyone. Obviously, most of the time this is for like legitimate reasons, but sometimes it's a bandwagon of hate over a common criticism a game gets that makes little to no sense when dissected. Like how this game is inherently bad because it has advanced mechanics like sliding and thruster jumps. People use this as a way of explaining how this game is bad and a disappointment, yet do not elaborate on why this system makes it bad. And before you comment down below a 6-paragraph essay on why this game sucks and I'm a massive dunce for liking a game you don't, just keep in mind that I don't think this game is perfect. Actually, I don't think it's anything close to perfect, but the good parts of this game are home to some of the greatest video game moments of my life, and I can't just ignore that just to follow some bandwagon that Black Ops 3 is some terrible disappointment that has no redeeming qualities, because that's the farthest from the truth. Farther away than my will to live, that is. This multiplayer slaps. I'm gonna say it. Cry about it, bitch. This multiplayer is one of my personal favorite Call of Duty multiplayers because of how much attention to detail was present. This game could have easily taken the easy way out and just made a bland multiplayer that would have sold well but not been received as anything special. No matter how low this game's Metacritic score is, I still find this multiplayer amusing. Just the concept of being able to fly around and snipe kids across the map with arguably the greatest sniper in Call of Duty history, I'm not kidding, is enough to get my 7-year-old self excited. It's a shame this game died as hard as it did, and now the player count is equivalent to the amount of kids who buy crystal meth in the school bathroom when school ends. Yeah, not a lot, but enough to fill up one bathroom. I love the basic premise of this multiplayer and how good the quality is with every specific factor that the other games are praised for. First of all, you need engaging gameplay. The fast-paced, recognizable gameplay that has been synonymous with the brand is here, but with a twist. They decided they wanted to borrow the thruster jumping that was previously in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but refined it a little bit and gave it a little electric chair and a small dose of lethal injection, and then tried to fit it in with the new gameplay we know and love. So you have maps that are built to be compatible with the new movement, whether it be slanted walls in which you can wall run to get to the part of the map faster, or flanks where you can easily get behind your enemy with these new systems. It just shows that they loved what they were working with and wanted every system to work in unison, but the problem here wasn't the gameplay or the map design. There's one thing that pissed off the entire community and found a way to even piss me off. Yeah, me, the person who praises this game literally constantly got pissed off at this game. Activision's decision to lock statistically better weapons behind a slot machine. A slot machine that is covered up by the model of a briefcase. A system that was so similar to real-life gambling that it got the video game industry into the crisis about the legality of supply drops, while also starting the worst microtransaction trend that has ever graced gaming. Now, instead of buying a cosmetic, you would be able to pay for a chance at getting a statistical advantage in the form of a DLC weapon. This feature single-handedly ruined this game's chance at being loved and respected by the gaming community. And this feature was the first realization that the gaming community were being used for their money instead of their enjoyment. The companies didn't care if people didn't like their game because they knew they would buy it anyways, and they knew they were going to be able to make back their money. Because whether you like it or not, businesses don't see customers as confirmation their product is good or not. They see them as a dollar sign on a check. They see them as additions to an ever-growing bank account of Activision. This feature not only destroyed its own game's reputation, it also encouraged other game companies to add this system to their own games, which would create the trend of online gambling in video games. Long gone were the days of playing a game that you can actually pick up and play and progress in. No, we were in an era of pay to win, whether we saw it in Star Wars Battlefront 2, Rocket League, the NBA 2K games, the FIFA games, the Madden games. We knew it was a problem that needed to be eradicated. Sorry about the tangent, but my praise of this multiplayer still continues with map Easter eggs. If you have ever played this game, you would know about the infamous Nuketown mannequin Easter egg, which you can literally unleash a zombie horde onto the map. Like, bro, I'm sorry for barging in with my opinion, but how in the can you say an Easter egg like this is oh yeah, and speaking of zombies, this game has the best zombies mode in any Call of Duty to date. And surprisingly, a huge chunk of the community can actually agree with that, even though the only thing they could ever agree with before this was that it was a game. Yeah, the COD community doesn't like the concept of frontal lobes, I guess. Zombies was for sure the strongest thing about Black Ops 3, regardless of how much people thought this game was. If you brought up the zombies, most of the time would probably only have good things to say. Because why wouldn't they? This game established the gold standard for zombies and a great medium for casual players and hardcore fans to have fun regardless of their skill level. I think this medium is a huge part of BO3 Zombies' success because it didn't have new fans confused while also keeping hardcore fans happy, if that makes sense. Because there was additional things they can do to satisfy their need for a lot to do. The game launched with one on-disc map and one map behind the season pass, and I can argue that these maps were probably the best launch maps we have ever had. Shadows of Evil is widely regarded as one of the greatest zombie maps ever created, and quite obviously with good reason. But the funny thing is, this map was not well received on launch. I think this was because the entire game wasn't received well at launch, but it might also be because at the point the most advanced zombies map they've ever seen was Mob of the Dead, and this map needed time to grow on people. I always liked this map. I think it was actually the first zombies experience I ever had, which obviously I have a lot of nostalgia for, but even if I didn't grow up with this game, I'm sure I would like it all the same if I found it. The Season Pass map was a remake of the map Der Riese, so there's really no point dissecting it because we all know Der Riese is a masterpiece. Like, come on. The first DLC map that came to Zombies is widely regarded as the greatest map in all of Zombies. This map is so goddamn incredible. Der Eisendrache is a map I also grew up with and know like the back of my goddamn hand. I have played this map since 2016 almost 3 times every week. I play this map religiously. I've completed this Easter egg at least 20 times, and most of these are in modern days since being a 7-year-old kid doesn't come with patience. The same with Zetsubou no Shima, which was DLC 2. People actually collectively hated this map when it came out, which is kind of a pattern not concerning Der Eisendrache, of course. These maps in recent day have been given the light they deserve because of the travesty that was Cold War. This game probably revived BO3 since nobody wants to play it, knowing they have a 400% better game in their library already. This campaign sucks, and if I spend more time talking about it, I will get even more mad, so please bear with me. Free one was a mode where you can beat your f***ing score with the f***ing time if you have no f***ing life, you can f***ing grind this Nightmare was the campaign, but instead there was zombies, because why the f*** not? And Dead Ops Arcade 2 was funny, monkey woo woo